I didn't know about the Seabees until after I sat down with one of the personnel that work at MEPS. They were the ones that told me that I could either go undesignated or I can be a specific rate, fleet rate, or I can become a BU. So when I asked what a BU was, he said, "Oh, they are Seabees." So when I heard CB, I thought of the word CB because I learned quick as I was enlisting that everything's abbreviated. But then he mentioned, hey, they do construction. So when he started naming off a few different rates or different types of construction, is when I was sold.
I decided to join the CBs because that's the direction my father steered me to go. He knew that if I became a construction electrician, that in the end, towards the back end of my career, when it's time to transition and retire, that I would have skills that would translate over to the civilian sector.
Utilities, man. UTs, I like to see UTs as unlimited talent, right? Because we're one of the ratings, I think, that does a little bit of everything. We do electrical, plumbing, boilers, air conditioning and refrigeration, pumps and compressors, mainly focusing on plumbing when we go down range and deploying, but I mean, we also get to work with every other rating as well. So unlimited talent. We're good at many things.
Construction mechanics start off right after boot camp going to NCTC here in Hueneme, and you go through a roughly 13-week school on theory and operation of being a mechanic. So the curriculum's pretty geared towards starting you with the basics and going all the way up to a little bit more in depth for Navy-specific equipment. And after that, you pretty much learn everything else on the job. Whether you're on a deployment or here in home port, you start working on things and working through it like that.
My rate, like I mentioned, was a builder. So we did a lot of the general construction, vertical construction. Once you make senior chief as a builder, as a steel worker, as an engineering aide, it's when they combine the rates. So the other rates that I'm required to be more proficient at now is the steel worker and the engineering aide rates.
A construction electrician could do anything from cable, being a lineman, climbing poles, to interior wiring, power generation.
The biggest takeaway that I have is to learn as much as you can, to challenge yourself, to always put yourself out there, and to ask for any opportunity that's going to help you learn to be a better at your rate, but also to kind of think outside the box and go outside of your comfort zone. You could join the Navy as a builder, but by the end of your career, you could be very an expert at finances or some other kind of trade that you learned in the Navy, not necessarily being a builder.
Every single day I go through my books and I learn something new, and I get to teach it to people. I get classrooms of people coming through with different experiences, different knowledge, and different backgrounds, and they teach me stuff every day. So the more I do, the more I learn, the more I give back, and the more they give to me. I mean, it's a really fulfilling experience. I love the Seabees, and I'm gonna be here until I can retire.